Welcome back, folks. Today on the homestead we're going to be working on railings. Me and my brother, we each live in a loft. That's my room and that's DJ's room. We have a catwalk that connects our room and this big center post that goes through it, so it does not leave much space to walk up there. So we're going to be putting up these cedar railings so it's a lot safer and people feel more comfortable when they're walking on the landing.
Dave's been working on the railing for the catwalk all day today. Unfortunately, it's starting to get dark, so lighting isn't great. We already had some of the railing built, but had to take it down when we decided to build walls for the boys' room. Initially, we were going to leave them open. Unfortunately, I got tired of things being kicked down on top of my head, and I was a little worried about stuff being kicked down from their room onto the wood stove and burn us down in our sleep. Plus, the boys wanted a little more privacy, and it was getting too hot up there in the winter from the wood stove, so we needed something to block some of that heat out.
So I only fell off once, maybe twice.
Not to mention, it was a little safer.
No go-overs.
Yeah.
What it is.
Hope you didn't make it too short.
Me too.
Oh, need help putting it in?
Yeah, we need the
Strap? You're going to be connecting it from that one to help pull it in.
You're going to do the bottom, get the bottom in. Remember, that was the hardest to get. Yeah. We'll focus on that first.
So we use ratchet straps for a lot of things. They come in really handy, not just for holding things down, but also
For tying kids up.
for tying kids up, for pulling things together, and we use them as safety straps. We use them for all kinds of things.
A little bit. Now let me get my hammer and my block. Okay, you ready for the top?
Is it going over there against the wall?
Yeah.
Nice. Pretty close.
You know what this dip right here is for?
What?
Putting your snacks while we watch the projector.
Oh, big head won't fit.
I'm not supposed to eat those after tomorrow. I mean, the whole bag is gonna disappear.
Alright, so level. I'm gonna guesstimate it. I think it's too
You
high.
ate my only triangle one.
I'm sorry. I'll let you get another triangle one.
Yeah, we are.
Plus tax and interest.
If you do your
Which
geometry.
equals about half a bag.
So what's gonna happen next is behind here are two 2x3s, so I'm gonna be able to drill through and put a long lag bolt that'll go into these to actually suck the wall and the post together, so the railing will actually be useful as a railing, not just here to be pretty.
Although it'd only be a railing on this side because we plan on doing something completely different with this side, right?
Yes.
This side everybody can fall off of and die. But this side will be nice and safe.
Okay, so I'm about to start making the next railing. In order to do so, I've got to measure out the distance between each one of the rungs that go in here so that they're evenly spaced and so that they match the one on the other end up by DJ's room. So what I've done so far is I've got a center line in the middle of this log that goes all the way down, and then I'm doing my measurements that'll center them up, and I've begun marking each one. So in order to put this all together, I use some drill bits, and they're called Forstner bits. And I have one for the size of the actual log itself, and then I have a smaller one which is for each one of the rungs that go in here. I've drilled out all the holes, 7 of them. So I'm gonna have my wife take a look at all the rungs and install them in this log the way she would like to see them facing our living room. Okay, so they're all in there, the ones that she chose, and they're loosely in there, so they may look a little crazy and not straight. But once I drill the other long top railing, and put this together, it'll straighten it out because I can rotate these. Because some of the rungs are bent, but that gives them character, and some of them have the little bark chunks missing out of them. Okay, so now what you got to do is you got to try to get each rung put in all the drilled holes. You got to get them all to start. Once you get them started, then we can tap the railing down and align all of the rungs.
It's definitely more than a one-person job.
Just one patient.
Yeah, well, you don't always get what you want. How
Don't
they fit.
always get what you want.
We'll do Santa.
So now you got to look down the log and see what's going on with this whole fence. What's it doing?
It's twisted.
Yes. Now why is it twisted? We need to start with this one. This one is facing like it's going to the kitchen. Oh no, you don't take it off.
Uh-oh.
Now we gotta start all over. You have to twist them. Now what I need you to do is just stand here and hold it in the middle. I don't want to take the railing off. Okay? And now, what's the railing look like?
It's much better.
Straighter?
Yeah.
Go. How is it down there? Is it flush?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. So now I gotta remove the bark from this post. Normally you would use a draw knife for this, but unfortunately I can't find mine. There's tons of snow out there and I don't know where it's been laid. It could be under snow and I don't have a shop, so I don't really have a good spot to put everything. All my tools are in different locations around here. Cedar's pretty easy to get the bark off of, especially when it's already good and seasoned. I cut this post probably 2 years ago when I did the first section of the railing up there, so it's been sitting in Drake's room all this time drying out. So it's pretty, seems like the bark's coming off really easy. Now the post has all been scraped and debarked and sanded down, so there's no burrs that'll cut anyone or you get any splinters. Now I gotta drill the holes for the railing to actually attach to the post. Now that we've got the holes drilled in the post, we can go ahead and dry fit it to the railing and make sure that everything fits as it should. All right, well, we got this railing put together. It's already cut to fit, and it seems to fit in the space exactly the way it should. And I've already put a starter screw in it to hold it up so that I can make sure everything is level. And I think we're ready to mount it for good. All right, now I'm drilling the holes for the lag bolts to ensure that the post and everything stays on the catwalk. And then I'll run some screws through the bottom here into the post to tie the railing to the post, therefore nothing can fall apart.
I do gotta say, these railings are absolutely beautiful. They're gonna work great, they're gonna look good, they're gonna be functional. That's gonna be a wrap for today's video, so you guys please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll catch you guys next time.